The inner battle. Have you ever looked in the mirror and quietly thought, something is wrong with me? Maybe it's your thoughts, too loud, too fast, or your emotions, too deep, too scattered. Maybe the way you speak, or the way you stay silent. The world seems to move one way, and you, another. So you start adjusting, trimming your edges, hiding your softness, rehearsing normal. But deep inside, something resists. A quiet voice says, I wasn't made to be like them. And maybe that voice isn't broken. Maybe it's trying to remind you that you're not wrong. You're just different. And that difference is not the enemy. It might be the message. Krishna's blueprint. What if your nature was never meant to be fixed? What if it was meant to be understood? Not an error, but a design. A divine signature, carefully placed within you by Krishna himself. Your intensity, your sensitivity one, your fire, your silence. These weren't accidents. They're the threads of a sacred fabric. A pattern only you were meant to carry. And in a world obsessed with control and conformity, this truth is radical. You don't need to become someone else. You need to become more of who you already are. Krishna didn't create you by mistake. He created you like a riddle, where the answer is found not by changing, but by listening. Dharma in disguise. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks of svabhava, our essential nature, and swadharma, the unique path born from that nature. The two are not separate. Your inner design is your direction, but we don't always recognize it, because it rarely looks spiritual. A restless mind might be the sign of a seeker. A soft heart might hold the strength to heal others. Even your resistance, your doubts, your contradictions, they all have their place in the architecture. The goal isn't perfection, it's alignment. When your dharma flows from your svabhava, your life becomes devotion, not through imitation, but through embodiment. You weren't built to walk someone else's path. You were built for yours, and walking it in your own rhythm is the highest offering you can make. The poison of comparison. The world doesn't teach you to trust your shape. It teaches you to compare it, to chase someone else's pace, to fit someone else's mold. So you scroll and shrink. You try to sound like them, dress like them, think like them, until one day, you forget what your own soul sounds like. And the tragedy is, it never had to be this way. A mountain never tries to become a river. A flame never wishes to be stone. Only humans forget the miracle of being themselves. But comparison is not clarity. It's blindness. Because the more you fight your nature, the more peace hides from you. The divine invitation. Krishna didn't ask Arjuna to become flawless. He didn't ask him to change who he was. He asked him to remember, to stop running from his nature, and step fully into it. And he asks the same of you. That trait you keep hiding, maybe your offering. That rhythm you suppress, maybe your calling. You were not made to blend in. You were made to become a mirror of something sacred, specific, and stunningly different. So the question is not, how do I fix myself? The real question is, what part of me have I been rejecting that Krishna designed on purpose? If this message felt true to you, don't just remember it, live it. Your nature is not a flaw. It's Krishna's whisper, inviting you to become exactly who you already are.